Louis Charles, Duke of Normandy, later known as Louis XVII, was born in 1785 at the opulent Palace of Versailles. The second son of King Louis XVI and Queen Marie Antoinette, Louis Charles was born into privilege and power, but also into a storm he could not foresee. At just 4 years old, he became heir to the throne after the death of his elder brother in 1789. The same year, the French Revolution erupted. Rising chaos overshadowed his childhood innocence as the monarchy's grip on France rapidly crumbled. In 1792, the revolution reached a climax. On August 10th, revolutionaries stormed the Tuileries Palace. The royal family was imprisoned in the Temple, a medieval fortress in Paris. In January 1793, Louis XVI was executed, and by royalist tradition, the 8-year-old prince was now King Louis XVII, a title recognized in exile but never in practice. Shortly after, his mother, Marie Antoinette, was separated from him and eventually executed. Louis Charles was handed over to Antoine Simon, a cobbler and loyal revolutionary, who was assigned to erase the boy's royal identity and ensure his compliance with revolutionary ideals. Under Simon's brutal supervision, Louis Charles endured isolation and abuse. In a moment orchestrated by the revolutionaries, he was forced to testify against his mother in court, falsely accusing her of incest, an accusation that helped seal her fate at the guillotine. Simon's attempts to strip the boy of his identity had long-term psychological effects. After Simon's removal in early 1794, Louis was left alone, locked in a cell, without proper care, sunlight, or human contact. He quickly deteriorated. On June 8, 1795, Louis Charles died in his prison cell, reportedly of tuberculosis. He was just 10 years old. His small body was buried in an unmarked grave, and for decades, conspiracy theories abounded. Had he died? Was the child truly heir to the throne? Multiple imposters claimed to be the lost king. However, in the year 2000, DNA testing on a preserved heart, kept secretly by the doctor Philippe Jean Pelletan, proved once and for all that the boy who died in the temple was indeed Louis XVII, son of Marie Antoinette. Though Louis XVII never ruled, his story remains a haunting symbol of the innocence lost during the French Revolution. The preserved heart of Louis XVII now rests at the Royal Basilica of Saint-Denis, beside the tombs of his royal ancestors, a final gesture of peace for the boy who was once a king in name alone.